Hey everyone, Andrew Morrison here, also known as Andrew the Astrologer. Welcome to my channel. So at the time of this recording for this video, planet Saturn is about to shift and move into a completely brand new zodiac sign, being Pisces. So let's talk about it. Now, if you aren't subscribed to my channel, get subscribed and turn on all notifications so you never miss a brand new astrological video here on my YouTube channel. Before we get into today's video discussing planet Saturn transiting throughout Pisces, I just want to say that I do have a few spots and spaces available. If you are really needing an astrological chart reading and consultation, the best way to schedule that is to send me an email, actually, which my email is always posted down in the description down below. Now, also found in the description down below is a link to my free, no cost whatsoever Facebook group community. I've had that group for almost, believe it or not, almost 10 years now, pushing 10 years. So I am no stranger to astrology. I've been doing this for many, many years. And in my group, you can actually go back many, many years to see how consistently on the target I have been with all of my predictions. From the health crisis in 2020 to I also successfully predicted U.S. presidents coming into presidency, to different wars breaking out on the specific week and on the specific dates as well, and so much more. So again, the link to my Facebook group is found in the description down below. So let's get into today's video. So Saturn stays in one single zodiac sign, roughly give or take about 2.5 years. So essentially, Saturn will be in Pisces April of this year, 2025, all the way until February 2028. Now, keep in mind, Saturn does move retrograde, so it will move in different degree points. So that is also something worth mentioning as well. Now, if you aren't familiar with the energy of Saturn, let's talk about and break down the energy of Saturn. So Saturn does deal with many different aspects of life. It deals with our focus. It deals with our commitment. It deals with hard work, responsibility. Saturn also does deal a lot to do with karma. So the planet of Saturn is the planet of karma, and Saturn also does deal with reality. Now, Pisces, if you aren't familiar with Pisces, Pisces is the last zodiac sign in the whole zodiac circle. And one other important aspect to Saturn is Saturn also does deal with endings and closures. And what's really interesting is that because Pisces does deal with being the last zodiac sign, therefore Pisces does have a strong side to it that also does deal with endings, final chapters, and things coming to an end and closures. So my first big prediction with Saturn transiting throughout Pisces is that, because people always want to know on a personal level how these transits will be affecting them. First and foremost, Saturn will definitely bring a lot of closures if it's needed, because again, it's a karmic energy. And what's really interesting is that Saturn in the transiting and moving throughout the previous constellation in Aquarius, actually, that previous constellation that it was just in prior, that constellation also has a lot to do with endings and things coming to an end as well. So this is why I've especially in our Western world, in America, where I'm from, we've seen so many mass layoffs and people having to change jobs, change careers, kind of at the drop of a hat, very unexpectedly. Saturn can be very unpredictable, and sometimes things just need to happen, and that is Saturn's energy coming to wake up and help people to face the reality on what's working and what's truly not working. So again, this is why the world will see a continuation of not just more people leaving their jobs and getting laid off, and people changing careers, but this will affect other aspects of other people's lives as well. So I do predict that Saturn transiting throughout Pisces will also bring a lot of relationship endings, marriage endings, divorce, separation, in so many different ways that Saturn will, close the door on people's different areas of people's realities. Now, I went back when Saturn was in Pisces previously, which was back in the 90s, actually. So it was roughly 1995 to 1998, the mid to late 90s. And Pisces, given that it is a water-based sign, when Saturn was in Pisces in the 90s, the world actually saw a lot of heavy rains, floods, and not only that, this also dealt with heavy snowstorms and blizzards. So therefore, I do strongly predict that there will be this continuation of more heavy rains, floods, heavy snowstorms, because again, like I said before, Pisces is all to do with water. So this is just a brief overcap of just a few of my predictions with Saturn transiting throughout Pisces. But definitely stay tuned to my channel and subscribe, because I will be putting out more videos, because there's so much to talk about. I could go on for hours and hours just on this specific transit. So again, subscribe, turn on all notifications. And again, if you are really needing a reading, I love to help you out. And again, the best way to schedule that is to send me an email, which is always posted down below. Thank you again, and I'll see you in the next video to come.